Okay, I was waiting to make this video. I was going to make this video after the game, but I had to go to the library and study, and I was way too pissed off to make a video. I try to refrain from getting really mad, but what the fuck was that? Oh my god! That was just awful! What? You know, they have the first, they let up the Green Bay touchdown. And what I figured out with Philly, whenever the other team scores, whenever other team scores first this season, Philadelphia does not win. I've come to that conclusion. So, you know, they score, Philly matches them, great. I'm thinking, okay, all right, fine, tie game. Green Bay goes down, scores again. The whole night, Aaron Rodgers just shredded up our freaking defense. It was absolutely just annoying to watch. They did those stupid little short passes that just kept screwing us over, and it was just annoying to watch because Aaron Rodgers had that dumb look on his face, making me want to punch him right in the face. But the dude's a god. He played incredible. Yeah, so they score, and I'm like, all right. So it looks like, you know, we're going down the field, completing passes. And once again, our favorite guys, the refs, decided to not make a pass interference call. So, in my opinion, that's where it just stopped. That's where the entire just momentum we had was just gone. Then we just kicked a couple field goals, and, you know, the Packers ended up winning 27-13, I think it was. I don't know where our defense was. I don't know if they just decided to not show up. I don't know what the heck was going on. Malcolm Jenkins didn't show up. Fletcher Cox, who hasn't shown up in weeks, was not there. Who else? Rodney McLeod? No idea. Leotis and Nolan Carroll need to get off the team. That was atrocious the way that Davante Adams beat you. Davante Adams beat you. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with the defense. I don't remember the last time we had a turnover. I really do not. I don't think we had one against Atlanta. Maybe it was Maybe it was Dallas. Maybe. I seriously don't. I don't remember if. No, it was definitely the Vikings. It was definitely the Vikings. Yeah, because no, it's the Giants. Sorry, I'm all messed up here. I've been up for a couple a day now. Yeah, but we haven't had a turnover since one of those two games, and that's not acceptable, especially with the playmakers we have on defense. Malcolm Jenkins, don't know what the heck you were doing that game. You were letting up things just left and right. Jalen Mills. You know, he is a 7th rounder. I personally think he played pretty well. He didn't let up a touchdown, which seems to be his kind of thing. You know, he does give up some big gains, which I really don't think he gave up a big one because the Packers didn't go down the field. The one time he went down the field, I think it was on Leotis, or whoever the heck was covering Davante Adams. Yeah, it's just the defense was just so frustrating to watch because anytime you thought they were going to get off the field, anytime, Aaron Rodgers would figure out a way to get the first down, or there'd be some roughing the passer, holding, pass interference bullshit from the refs that would keep them on the field. Surprise, surprise, of course, against Philadelphia. So yeah, the defense was just annoying as shit to watch. I can't say anything more on that. You guys got to step up. That was atrocious, especially in front of the home fans. Atrocious. Now, onto the offense. Of course, Aguilar was benched, which, you know, hey, I was all right with that. Sure, whatever, fine. So, you know, everyone's thinking, I'm sorry for the light. It's the only light that I have in this room. Everyone's thinking Paul Turner. I was excited because I never really got to see him in preseason. But I remember him being out there for a grand total of about 5 plays. Because I stopped watching 2 minutes left. Like I said, I had to get to the library and get some stuff done. Yeah, so I only saw him in there for a grand total of, 5 plays. Never got a target. So yeah, I guess so much for using him effectively. We're going to be in trouble. If Jordan Matthews I saw he's getting an MRI on his leg or his ankle. If he's out, guys, we're going to have a problem. Big problem. Because then we're going to have to rely on DGB, Aguilar, Paul Turner, and Bryce Treggs. Jeez. That's rough. DGB played well. Yeah, he didn't score a touchdown or anything like that, but he was catching stuff, which I was pretty happy about. Ertz played, relatively well, minus the one drop he had. He got me some points, and I won in fantasy, so that was nice. Carson Wentz. Carson freaking Wentz. You came out, and I was like, oh my god, like, they look incredible. Like, this is fantastic. And then you looked good. You were throwing balls. You had that one long run, which was nice. You got out of the face mask by Julius Peppers, which was really nice. But then you had that interception, and it was like, where were you even going? It was nowhere close to Zach Ertz. You skied the ball. Like, I understand you're a rookie, but there is no excuse for that. No excuse at all. That was just ridiculous. And I'll be honest, Doug Peterson, that play calling was atrocious. Like, it's like you guys are afraid to let Wentz throw down the field. He's a quarterback. He's supposed to do that. These little dink and dunk passes on little, 9-yard posts or whatever it is, they're not going to work. Like, you got to change something. And I know I'm not the only one who's frustrated with the play calling. I know that. You have to change something. You really do this coming week. We're playing, what do we got? Bengals? Yeah, we got the Bengals, who are 3-7-1. A team that we should beat, but... Oh, that was weird. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. A team that we should beat, but we should have beat the Packers. We really should have. It just... For me, this game, what was most frustrating to me, like I said in the beginning, was watching Aaron Rodgers throw those stupid little passes, and we couldn't do anything about it. Now, granted, the Bengals won't have their number one receiver in A.J. Green, but they still have weapons. They still do. Andy Dalton is a subpar quarterback, but still, the guy can make plays. I don't know what else to say about this game. I'm sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. I've been really busy. And I was just disappointed after that Seahawks loss. This is another one where I'm just disappointed it's going to hurt for the week. Got some work to do in practice this week, boys. Big work to do in practice. I don't know if they're going to play Aguilar next week. I don't know. I don't know if Matthews is going to be ready to play next week. Like I tweeted, it seemed like nobody out there just even wanted to be there. I'm going to be honest with you. The only one that wanted to be there was Carson Wentz and Darren Sproles periodically. Receivers didn't look like they wanted to be there. Defense just didn't look like they gave a shit about anything. Fletch, you really got to show up. We paid you a shit ton of money, and it's been like a subpar season for you. So next game, you better show up. I need we didn't put pressure on Rodgers at all. The only one I think that got a sack was Jordan Hicks, and he saved like a big play or something along those lines. Yeah, you guys got to step up. You really do. I know everybody's saying we're done and everything, but I don't think so. I think if we win out, and we have to have a couple things happen, like if the Vikings can lose the rest of their games, I mean, probably not. Giants can lose a couple more. Redskins can lose a couple more. Who else? The Bucks can lose a couple more. That'd go a long way. So I still think we have a chance at the playoffs. I always will until, I can't have hope anymore. This is a frustrating win. It's going to hurt, but hey, on to the Bengals. There's not anything else we can do about this. The team can only go back and, rebuild. Not rebuild. Recuperate and, figure out something to do for next week. I'm hoping we can do something. I really am. It go a long way if we can make the playoffs. But I'm out. Fly, Eagles, fly.